But they had an open casket funeral even though she looked like that?
Yeah, so make sure the grave looks neat so the relatives will have something nice to look at. The coroner said the body was pretty beat up.
Who kills themselves by using Christmas lights as a noose? I mean, really?
That's just what they told me.
It must be self-presentation.
You mean preservation.
Whatever. What else could it be? Here's my point. She volunteered to hang Christmas lights off a 17th-story building, wraps her neck around the lights, then jumps off. Objective, action, and reactions.
It's not that simple.
Sure it is. It's a dame. Goes up on a roof, strings up some lights around her neck, and takes a short drop before the cord snaps, and there's a longer drop with a messy stop. She jumped. It's suicide. But if she just slipped, why was the cord around her neck?
Oh, is that the law?
It is if the coroner says it is.
You know what the real law is? If she weren't a rich dame with connections, she'd be cremated and dumped out somewhere, not have a state funeral. Better people die, and no one bats an eye. They're all just the same, though, just like Adam.
Oh, Adam was a gent?
And the first one with arms.
I don't think they had that kind of sophisticated technology back then.
What are you talking about? How do you think he farmed with no arms?
What?
Never mind. Here's a riddle. Who's the most hospitable man around?
The executioner. He always gives his guests rest.
Nice, but no.
No, I'm out.
Already? It's a mortician. Every guest gets a makeover, a reception, a bed, and a private compartment.
Just feed it! Feed it!
Is she off her rocker or am I? Throwing up a body while singing?
I'm pretty sure that all gravediggers are loony, Harry.
That used to be a person. He had life, breath, a voice, a presence. Look at him now. He could have been a hero, a sap, a soldier, a bootlegger, anything. But now he's just a lump in a sack. Listen to me. I'm just assuming this was a guy. Every one of these bodies are the same now, aren't they? Aren't piano keys made from elephant tusks? Aren't coats made from the furs of animals that were once living? Don't we become the earth used to raise crops? Whose grave is this?
Mine.
It must be because you're lying in it.
But it won't always be mine. I'm not dead in it, but it's still mine. And it's definitely not yours because you're lying outside of it.
But you do lie in it because you lie to me. You're clearly living, so you're lying.
It's odd to lie in my own grave, but I might as well have fun, don't you think?
So who's the poor fool you're digging this for?
Well, she had a lot of money, so I don't think poor is the proper term.
So it's a woman.
No.
Then why did you say she had a lot of money?
Because at one point she had a lot of money.
So it is a woman.
No, it was a woman. And it's hardly even that. She was pretty young.
My lord, this guy's annoying. So how long have you been a gravedigger?
For about as long as you've been alive, I guess. You look about the same age as crazy old Henry Denmark.
How long does it take for a body to decompose?
Well, if they've been rotten before, probably 8 years. 9 for an alcoholic.
Why longer for the alcoholics?
All the alcohol in their system kills the germs. That body has been there since the war.
Whose was it?
A real loon. Who do you think?
I have no idea.
Well, I hope he's running somewhere else besides here, if you know what I mean. Dump my moonshine on my head? Rick, old Denmark's hitman.
Poor Rick. I knew him, Rita. He let me play with his bolt-action Winchester sometimes. Tell me something.
What?
Do you think Hannibal looks like this?
Probably.
And smells as bad?
Most of all.
Listen to us, this is horrible conversation.
It's too curious to think about.
Even kings end up in the ground. My mother and her friends. Who are they here for? Such a cheap coffin. Let us watch.
Is this it? Look, with all the speculation concerning her death, it's understandable that not many would come. We can't do anything else? I'm afraid not.
Fine, just throw her in there. And while flowers grow from her body, yours can rot in hell.
What? It can't be Leah.
She was such a sweet girl. I had hope to put these flowers in her bridal veil at her grave.
I hate this. Hold off covering her body so I can hold her one last time. Go ahead and bury me with her.
Who is it who feels such pangs of grief? Is it not me, Harry?
Get them off each other.
You may be strong. I'm stronger. Pray you get off me.
Knock it off.
Harry,
No, I will fight till I die.
why are you acting like this?
I loved Leah. Even if Lance loved her 40 times over, he could not love her as I did. What did he ever do for her?
He's innocent, Lance. Be patient with him.
Just try to grieve as much as me. Whatever you can do to express it, I will match.
He's just upset. He'll settle down.
My friend Lance, why do you treat me like this?
Rita, please look after him. Don't get so angry. We'll take care of him later.
My life be like, yeah. My life be like, yeah. Yeah. My life be like, yeah. My life be like times like these that make me say, yeah. Lord, if you see me, please come my way. Like leaving breadcrumbs all when I stray. Yeah. A lot of sacrifice in the price you pay. Like living like a fairy tale. Sometimes I fall, I slip. Yeah, more feelings I be more like you. Yeah, now you put your fire with the things I do. I'm on an island by my lonesome stranded. Low key and staying candid. Reflect on all the things I try my hand at. Search for the equation to persuasions I'm used to. Finding comfort in the zones of clouds and bones I get loose to. A mountain is Fontaine. Spinning in monsoon and grinning is high octane. Explosive how I came. Rolling down the hills cause life's a hassle. Encircled by my folly like a moat surround the castle. Stay afloat, catch a second wind thin is the air I breathe.